It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Houston Rockets. The opening tip-off is won by the Houston Rockets. Westbrook to Harden. Has a chance. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Westbrook into the front court. Down 2. Harden to Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Harden. His first effort off the mark. Bledsoe with the basketball. Lead is 2. To Antetokounmpo. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Russ at the controls. Curling inside. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throw's good to cement the three-point play. The lead is back down to 1. Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Takes stock of the floor. Brook Lopez. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Westbrook across the timeline. They're down 3. To Fareed. Has a look. Fareed, a shot won't go. Middleton. To Harden. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. New blood coming in for both sides.
Into the game for the Houston Rockets, number 10, Eric Gordon. 2 minutes left in the first.
Westbrook. Now a steal by Milwaukee. No good. Rockets in control of the basketball. Westbrook. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Great look and vision. Oh, he had it. Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Giannis with it up top. Leads 3. Here comes the screen. Hill to Antetokounmpo. Clint Capella sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Westbrook. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Matthews to Antetokounmpo. Screen coming. Antetokounmpo to Gasol. Clint Capella able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards. Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Hill. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The quarter comes to an end. The Bucks in front. Good start to this one. After 1 quarter play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Russ at the controls. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Leads 1. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 of 4 now.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping him.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Giannis in control of the basketball. A 1-point game with a minute gone by in this second quarter. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
To Lopez. Nice pass to get things going.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Harden in possession. Down 3. To Westbrook. They work it to Capella. Down low. Clint Capella. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Adetokunbo. That won't go. Westbrook with it. They trail by 1. To Fareed. Harden. To Westbrook. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Cleans the offensive glass. Brook Lopez with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game.
So you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Has a look. Bledsoe shot misses. Rivers into the front court. It's a one-point game, 13-12. To Bledsoe. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up. To Rivers. From the painted area, won't go down. Bledsoe with it up top. 14-13 our score. It's a one-point game. To George Hill. Here comes the screen. George Hill. Bledsoe shot off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Harden. Screen coming. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Trying to cash in. The Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe. To Rivers. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Austin Rivers to Harden. Robin Lopez swats it. Looking to push. Bledsoe with the basketball. His guys can hold for the final shot. From 18 feet at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Bucks with the lead.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Bucks are in a close game thus far, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second-chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. These are the guys getting buckets for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Rockets aren't down by much after 2 quarters. Offensively, when they're in the paint, they've had success. They need to keep that up if they want to take the lead in this contest. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Missed threes.
There was a point in the opening half where I was starting to get confused by all of the three-pointers. Now, don't get me wrong, the three can be a great part of any team's game. But if you're missing a lot of threes, why are you forcing the issue?
Player of the half.
Brook Lopez has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome. Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Bucks basketball. To Lopez. Middleton. Probing the defense. Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's Harden to pull down the rebound. Rivers with the basketball. His guys down 3. To Harden. Here comes the screen. Hill into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, 3rd quarter. Eric Bledsoe. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Capella to Rivers. Nothing going here on that drive. Austin Rivers to Harden. Has a chance with the step back.
The assist from number 25, Austin.
Bledsoe with it up top. Up by 3. To Middleton. Clint Capella pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Middleton, another chance. The follow won't go either. Rivers to bring it into the front court. They're down 3. Nothing going here on that drive. Middleton. Robin Lopez. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Harden in possession. The deficit now up to 5. Capella. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Hill to Bledsoe. Kenneth Faried rejects it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kenneth Faried. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Bledsoe. To Adetokunbo. Here's Lopez, down low, and finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Houston with the basketball. Westbrook to Harden. Curling inside, Brook Lopez. Tips it. Giannis with it up top. Lead stands at 7. Big finish at the rim.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Nothing going here on that drive. James Harden fires for 2, gets a look, can't hit.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Giannis Adetokunbo, 4 out of 10.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
To Harden. For 3, knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
The pass set it all up.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Team stats, fan interviews, and more. And best of all, they're free. You can get your game program from a team representative at any one of our main entrances around the arena.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Into the game for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Harden to Westbrook.
George Hill.
Brook Lopez with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And count the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Russ at the controls. Sizing up the defense. Russell Westbrook steps into it with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in 3-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a 2-point shot relevant these days.
Stuffs it down with authority. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Harden shoots. The Bucks clear the rebound. That ends the third quarter. The Bucks in control so far. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. This was a one-possession game at the break, but things went south from there.
But guess what, Ed? It's always a one-possession game. That's how you need to approach each possession in basketball. You can't score and then get back in the game 30 possessions later. You have to do it one possession at a time.
Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Got it.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Westbrook. Gordon guarded by Powell. Down to Chandler. Rocking the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His team leads it by 10. Here comes the screen. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every...
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Has a look. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Gordon with it. His guys trail by 10. To Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. Looking good. 4 for 5.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
To Antetokounmpo. Shot from the lane won't go. Westbrook with the basketball. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Bucks have the rebound. Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's in the hands of Harden. Nene with the dunk.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Bledsoe with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. Antetokounmpo. Harden into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And counted at the rim.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Antetokounmpo. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Harden. Shot clock winding down. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That no good off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Up by 6. Nothing going here on that drive. Antetokounmpo. And the Rockets have the rebound. Gordon with it. The deficit is 6. To Harden. Rockets with 4 to shoot. And scores on a nifty dance to the basket.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Bucks at the controls. Surveys the floor. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Greek Freak for 2 with the step back.
It's so deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle, oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Buy one or more tickets before the end of today's game, and you'll receive an exclusive discount.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Tyson Chandler into the game for the Bucks.
Add 2 points to the board.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Here's the whistle. Intentional foul.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game.
In the 80s, that might have been a personal, but regardless, it had the same impact. You just injected a little life into your squad, just when they needed it.
Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Now the Rockets will use a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Bucks claim victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks won this game after a close finish. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind, and got rewarded as a result. The Rockets are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. Check out the leading scores for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
I'll take Tecumpo. Read the defense perfectly, and his teammates reaped the benefits with easy baskets.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here we've got the remaining games. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.